Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cecilia and my intention is to inspire you with art and to help you improve your painting skills. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button below to see more art videos. In today's video I'm going to show you how to paint wings, and it's about the wings that you can see here in the background from this pegasus. And as you can see, they are white, so the basic color tone that I use is white. You can also choose another one if you'd like, obviously depending on the painting that you want to create. And I studied birds' wings to generate the structure, and yeah, that's what came out. So let's get started. First I paint the outer form of the wings with white, because the basic color tone is going to be white. If you want to paint, for example, brown ones or violet ones, I would recommend to use this as basic color. I paint a typical form. Feel free to create your own unique one, but if you are not sure how you want it to look like, you can also study some pictures of bird wings. Then I divide the wing into 3 sections. The small one at the top, a medium one in the middle, and the lowest part is the biggest one. After that, I paint just quickly a raw structure of the feather widths with small brush strokes. You can decide how big or small you want them. Try it out and change it if you are not satisfied with the way it looks. I use a flat brush to paint the feathers. The way I do it is going from big to small. The outer ones are longer and bigger than the feathers towards the body of the pegasus. I think this creates a good variety within the wing. The feathers in the middle part are smaller and shorter, but I paint them a little bit longer so that they overlap the feathers underneath. To create bigger contrasts within the wing, I paint the feathers at the top wild and fluffy. In this way it appears that there are different types of feathers, which is actually the case when you look at a bird's wing. With the second layer, I overpaint the feathers and give them a better shape. Then I use a light shadow color to separate them. I use the same method with the middle part, and in addition I use a darker shadow color to create the shadow between the middle section and lower section and blend that. With the next layer I deepen this contrast of these 2 sections and blend it nicely so that it doesn't have a sharp edge. And I even make the feathers a little bit darker, and then I improve the transition between the feathers. Each feather on the right side is slightly above the one on the left side. That means I paint the right feather with a sharp white edge toward the left one, and create within the left one a shadow which I blend with white. It seems to me that it sounds much more complicated than it is. Now I paint the details, and just to warn you, this takes a lot of time. You can finish also here if you like to. It already looks like a pretty wing, but if you want it to appear more realistic, details are the crucial point. Even though I know it is a lot of work and I need a lot of patience, I do this final step because in my opinion it is worth it. It's just more interesting to me the more details the painting has, and I love to paint them. So what we are going to do now is painting each feather. I begin with the quill, this thing in the middle, and then I paint each stroke within the feather. I would use a very small brush and make it kind of flat to guarantee a really thin brush stroke. I also use a piece of wood to support my hands and put it on top of the easel. My hand is much calmer this way, which makes painting these strokes a lot easier. I wouldn't put your hand on the canvas because this affects a bump in the canvas. As you can see, my feathers are kinda too perfect. You can paint them frayed if you want to, maybe I do that as well afterwards. This creates a more lively and organic effect, I think. Finally, I structure the feathers on the top by working out the shape of each feather. I separate them with the shadow color and blend it a little bit with white. So that's it, you guys. I hope you liked the tutorial. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more art videos. Let me know in the comments down below what you think and if you still have questions regarding painting wings and feathers. And also, I'd like to hear from you what you want to learn to paint. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.